TPS protection for Somali in the US is ending, and thousands of lives could change overnight. But the bigger question is what happened next?
All the white animals are mad at me because I say white animals. They have such a high IQ, but low emotional intelligence. They can control their anger. They're so quickly to resolve to violence. They're just the demons. They're just the demons conquered by their lower animalistic needs and desires. And they say I have a low IQ. I don't care. I go home and masturbate. I look.
Well, we just got some breaking news here at the White House. The Trump administration is now ending TPS for Somali living here in the United States. This is going to affect thousands of people across the country, and they will have to leave the United States in just over 60 days by March 17th.
Breaking news this morning, President Trump is ending temporary protected status for Somalia, which will affect thousands of Somalis currently living in the U.S. Somali migrants with TPS will be required to leave the country by March 17th. That's according to a social post by White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt and U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services. Somali people have been at the center of the recent immigration enforcement surge in the Twin Cities after national attention on fraud in Minnesota involving some members of the Somali community. Now, the U.S. has recognized Somalia as being eligible for TPS in 1991. It's often offered to immigrants from certain countries that are impacted by safety conditions like natural or man-made disasters.
Hi everyone. The federal government just removed Somalia from the list of countries that were under a temporary protected status. Now, this used to mean that this is a country that the United States deemed it was unsafe for people to return to. But now the federal government is saying that people who are here in the U.S. have to leave by March 17th. Now, I just spoke to members of the Somali community here in Lewiston about their reaction to this update. Here's what they had to say.
I'm very, very disappointed to hear that people who come here to seek protection and for them to deny them those protections. It's really horrible that they are tying whatever is happening in Minnesota, a few cases to a whole, to all these people. It's really inhumane. A lot of the members in this community are really afraid to speak out. If they speak out, people are actually going after them afterwards. Myself, after I spoke to a couple of news stations, I have received email threatening and saying all you Somalis should die, or if you guys die, I don't even want your bodies in our funeral homes. Like, a lot of horrible things have been said, and a lot of people are afraid to speak up.
No surprise, Somalia has been removed from temporary protected status. The Department of Homeland Security has announced their 60-day notification to terminate temporary protected status. This termination would go into effect March 16th, 2026. If you are from Somalia and have TPS, you have to get on the CBP Home app and register to depart the United States by that date. There have been 11 countries in total that have been removed from the TPS list. These countries, the Department of Homeland Security has made the determination that they're safe to live in and for the TPS recipients to go back to countries including Afghanistan, Haiti, Venezuela, and now Somalia.
TPS protection for Somali in the US is ending, and thousands of lives could change overnight. But the bigger question is what happened next? The conversation isn't just about immigration policy, it's about responsibility, respect, and how communities speak about one another during difficult moments. Because enjoying the protection of a country, using its system, and benefiting from its opportunity while turning around and insulting American citizens or shifting blames raises serious questions about accountability. So, who is actually affected by the end of the TPS for Somalis? What happened next? And why has the decision sparked such reactions online? Today, we're breaking down the policy, the reality on the ground, and the bigger conversation surrounding it. Credit goes to the original creators for every single clip used in this episode. For disclaimers, this video is for educational purposes and awareness. It is not meant to hate or discriminate against anyone. I'm here to drop my own point of view and my perspective, and I'd also like to hear yours in the comment section.
You work all fucking day, you don't got shit. Thank you for working so hard so I can be home all day. Free. I can use my EBT. Go to work for me, white boy, white girl. Yeah. Go to work for me, you fucking white animals. Fucking work for me. Yeah, you fucking work for me. And the US government they work for me. All of you work for me. Now go to work. Pay them taxes. Take care of me and my people. All right. This is my land. I control this place. This is my reality. You all gonna be enchained. I'm gonna lock all you guys up if you don't pay your taxes. You better fucking pay your taxes.
This is why we shouldn't just be letting anybody in. This guy, he's not contributing to our economy. He's a leech. What benefit is there to Americans to have individuals like this in our country? Very simple answer. There is no benefit for people like this coming into our country. But instead, Americans are having to do without and receiving less and less because it's going.
Proud to be a freeloader. I get everything for free while you work 50 hours a week. Ha ha, boo boo. Somalians is taking.
This is all I know. I was only 3 years old when I came, and this is my home, and this has got to stop.
I'm not scared, so I'm citizen. I'm happy. I'm United States. I brought up America. I'm happy. So why you asking me? Some guys asking me, give me basmati, give me a green card. Why? Why you asking me?
Almost every Somali person living here is a citizen.
There's more than 100,000 Somalis in Minnesota. Roughly 84,000 reside in the metro. The journey from Somalia started decades ago.
My family immigrated here to Minneapolis, to Minnesota in 1993. As my father says, we came to a cold place, but we found people with warm hearts.
My parents wanted to provide us a good opportunity for us to chase after that American dream, right?
Many fleeing from civil war, crossing continents for a chance to build something, a chance for their children. For Sumaya Mahmoud, her parents' struggle paved the way for her to shine. Despite the rhetoric, she's grateful to be Somali and American.
One thing they taught me was resilience and not letting, other people's perception of you limit what you can do for yourself. I was born in Kenya, and then I grew up here, started kindergarten, K through 12, all the way up to college here in Minnesota. So
it just gets bad in here, man. I just don't want to be here no more. I pray to God just. I'm just tired of you guys talking about me and just always talking shit. You guys just don't even know how to just leave me alone. I'm just so tired.
We do not blame the lawlessness of an individual on a whole community. What we also know is that there is not a single evidence that the president or his coolies have put forth that there are any single resource from taxpayers in Minnesota that has gone to aid and abate terrorism. That language is dangerous. That language puts the lives of Somalis not only in Minnesota, but across the country in danger. And if the president believed that and he had evidence, he would take people to court. So we are sick and tired of the president waking up one day and deciding to put forth falsehoods and demonize whole communities while the ignorant people that support him then take the lies that he's spreading and use it as a fact. We've seen it during the campaign where he said Asians were eating cats and dogs. We've seen his vice president repeat those lies. We've seen the media run it as a headline as if it was a fact. That is shameful. That is shameful. That is ignorant. It makes us look like a stupid nation that does not believe in truth but traffics in lies. It makes the world mock us, and we are better than that. We are better than that as Americans.
At the end of the day, the expiration of TPS protection for Somalis in the United States is more than just a political headline. It's a real situation that could affect thousands of individuals and families who have built their life there. TPS was designed to give people relief during times of crisis in their home countries. But by this very nature, TPS has always been temporal, and every tension eventually brings the same difficult question: what happens when the protection ends? At the same time, moments like this also exposes deeper tensions between communities, especially when frustration, fear, and uncertainty turns into blame, directed at the wrong places. Living in a country comes with both opportunities and responsibility. Benefiting from the protection, system, and freedom of a society while attacking the people who built those foundations only deepens division rather than solving the problem. The real challenge moving forward is finding a path that balances compassion, accountability, and respect for the law that govern immigration policy. Because this discussion don't just affect politics, they affect real people, real families, and real community. So what do you think about the end of this TPS protection for Somalis in the United States? Let me know your thoughts in the comments respectfully. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell because more is coming. Always try and join this conversation. See you in my next video.